Good morning to all participants. On behalf of the Academy, I welcome you to day 2 of the training program from Group D to Group C. The topic for the day is general knowledge pertaining to Indian railways. To take you through the topic, we have with us the Senior Instructor. Good morning, sir, and welcome to you for the session. Now, overview for the session.
So, thank you, sir. Good morning, participants. Today's topic is general knowledge pertaining to Indian Railways. Any audio issues or anything is there? Please message me in the chat box. Please message in the chat box if any audio issue or visible issue. In the last 10 minutes, I will unmute and I will address any doubts, queries on the topic. Yeah, I will unmute all the participants at the end of session, not now. Just a minute. Yeah, please confirm in the chat box whether the document is visible or not.
It's visible, please.
Yeah, thank you. So this training program covers general knowledge, railway basic rules, this pass rules, leave rules, established matters, and staff matters, as well as arithmetic and English basic skills. This is a 20 days training program. So today is the second day. So today's topic, it is the Indian Railways, general knowledge pertaining to Indian Railways in general. We'll discuss. So recently this railway board is reorganized a lot, and we'll discuss what is the present format of this railway board. What is consists of railway board consists of who is who. We'll discuss. Now the railway board consists CRB and 8 members. CRB and 8 members, total 9 members. But in that the chairman, CRB and CEO, that designation of CRB is changed as CRB and CEO. Chairman Railway Board and Chief Executive Officer. And Finance Commissioner, now it is redesignated as Member Finance. Previously, it is a Financial Commissioner. Now it is redesignated as Member Finance. And previously, this Member Mechanical and Electrical is there. Now it is a clubbed Member Rolling Stock and Traction and Rolling Stock. Now, Member Traction and Rolling Stock. Now that is the new designation. Both clubbed. And previously, this Member Traffic is there. Now it is renamed as Member Operations and Business Development. Member O and BD. And there is no Member Engineering post. Now it is changed to Member Infrastructure. Member Infrastructure. And there is no member for this SMT and stores, that is removed. In addition to this above 5, 4 Director Generals are there. 4 Director Generals, no, 1 Director General for represent Railway Health Services. Another is personnel. Previously, member staff is there. Now, member staff is not there. This Director General Human Resources in Apex grade, it is operated. Apex grade. And member RPF and Director General RPF and Director General Personnel. these 4 director generals and 5 members. So now coming to, this is the regular question asking in this Group D to Group C exam, Zonal Railway Headquarters. Total zonal railways, it is a 17 zonal railways is there. It is headed by general manager. The last zonal railway, it is the Kolkata Metro. Before that, only 16 zonal railways are there. Now 17 Kolkata Metro. We'll check headquarters. Northern Railway, it is a New Delhi. Southern Chennai, Eastern Kolkata, Western Mumbai. 4 sides, 4 directions, 4 main railways. Northern, that is topmost on New Delhi, here bottom Southern Chennai, and Eastern Kolkata, Western Mumbai. Again, Mumbai is a headquarters for another railway, that is Central Railway also, it is a Mumbai headquarters. And the South Central is Secunderabad. And another new railways is formed. This is the East Central Hajipur, North Central Allahabad, West Central Jabalpur, and East Coast Bhubaneswar, Northeastern Gorakhpur, Northwestern Jaipur, and North Frontier Maligan, that is Guwahati, and Southeastern Kolkata. Kolkata is also headquarters of this Eastern Railway as well as Southeastern Railway and as well as Kolkata Metro. So Kolkata city is the headquarters of 3 zonal railways: Southeastern, Eastern, and Kolkata Metro. And Southeast Central, that is Bilaspur, and Southwestern Railway, it is a Hubli. So one new railway, new zonal railway, that is proposed South Coast Zonal Railway. That is a headquarters at Visakhapatnam, but still it is not finalized, not started. That is a proposal. Proposed new zonal railway is the South Coast Railway, the headquarters Visakhapatnam. Please remember, this Kolkata is the headquarters of 3 zonal railways, that is Eastern, Southeastern, and Kolkata Metro. And like this, Mumbai also headquarters of 2 zonal railways, Central and Western zonal railways. Please remember. And we have 8 production units there. It is headed by general managers. 8 production units there. The rolling stock is produced. The CLW, it is in West Bengal, Chittaranjan Locomotive Works, and ICF, Integral Coach Factory, Chennai, Diesel Locomotive Works, Varanasi, and Diesel Loco Modernization Works, Patiala, and Rail Wheel Factory. Previous name is Wheels and Axle Plant. The old name is Wheels and Axle Plant. That is manufacturing of wheels and axles. It is Yelahanka, Bangalore. It is renamed as Rail Wheel Factory. Rail Wheel Factory. And Rail Coach Factory, Kapurthala in Punjab. Modern Coach Factory, Rai Bareli. And Rail Wheel Plant, Bela. Bela also it is there. And in addition to that, we have 2 autonomous bodies. 2 autonomous bodies, independent organization. That is CRIS, Center for Railway Information Systems, that is in New Delhi. And RLDA, Railway Land Development Authority. It is the organization for redevelopment of railway stations and the development of all land in our India. So Railway Land Development Authorities. And we can check other units. That is core is their Central Organization of Railway Electrification. It is taken up by entire RE work in the Indian Railways. It is headquarters in Allahabad. Core. Core stands for Central Organization of Railway Electrification. And NF Railway Construction, that is another organization. It is headed by GM. It is completely responsible for construction of new lines in the Northeastern Frontier Railway. That is also Guwahati. And for modernization of the workshop and mechanization of modernization of this mechanical machines, This COFMO is there. COFMO means Central Organization for Modernization of Workshops, New Delhi. And for developing alternate fuels, IROAF, Indian Railway Organization of Alternate Fuels, New Delhi. RDSO, Research, Designs and Standard Organization, Lucknow. Please remember. In addition to that, we have public sector enterprises there. They are not part of government organization. They are established as the public sector enterprises, central public sector enterprises in connection with the railways. We check. BCL, that is a Brake Freight and Company Limited, and BWEL, Bharat Wagon and Engineering Company Limited, manufacturing wagons. And Concor, it is a well-known, Concor means, CON means container, COR means corporation. CON stands for container, COR stands for corporation. Container Corporation of India Limited. And for construction of dedicated freight car, that is a South, this dedicated freight car, one organization, DFCCIL, Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India Limited. And IRCON is now, it is a new name is IRCON International. IRCON stands for Indian Railway Construction Company. IRCTC, all of you know this online ticket. That is Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation. IRFC, Indian Railway Finance Corporation, and Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation Limited, KMRCL, and KRCL is the Konkan Railway Corporation. MRBC, it is for development of the suburban trains in Mumbai, Mumbai Railway Vikas Corporation, and Pipavav Railway Corporation Limited in Gujarat, it is a construction of new line. And for maintenance of this telecom and fiber network, RCIL, Railtel Corporation of India Limited. And RITES, this is the well-known organization, Rail India Technical and Economic Services. And RVNL, that is the taking up construction of our railway organizations, is the Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. So all these are central public sector enterprises or public sector undertakings. Total 14 is there. Now we'll discuss the centralized training institute. For each department, there is a separate training institute is there. That is imparting training for Group A service officers, class 1 officers recruited through UPSC for railways. Among them, this Nair is a famous one. Previous name is Railway Staff College. The old name is Railway Staff College. Now Nair means National Academy of Indian Railways. The Railway Staff College is renamed as Nair, National Academy of Indian Railways. That is headquarters Vadodara or Baroda. It is headed by Director General. Here it is a general, it is a training imparted for all departments, but in particular the personnel department and stores department and medical. Because these three departments, there is no separate CTI is there. CTI stands for Centralized Training Institute. For personnel, there is no separate CTI, stores, there is no separate CTI, medical, there is no separate. So all other department officers has undergone this training at Nair in addition to their respective CTIs, as well as this personnel, stores, medical complete training, the 2 years training is conducted at Nair. For civil engineering department, it is a IRIFM, Indian Railway Institute of Civil Engineering, that is headquarters Pune. Civil engineering, Pune headquarters, that is IRIFM, Indian Railway Institute of Civil Engineering. For SNT, it is Secunderabad. SNT and accounts, it is both in Secunderabad. SNT, IRISET, Indian Railway Institute of Signal Engineering and Telecommunication for SNT department. For accounts department, it is the recently established 2 years back Indian Railway Institute of Financial Management, that is IRIFM in Secunderabad. And this is the oldest CPI, Indian Railway Institute of Mechanical and Electrical Engineering. That is But initially it is for mechanical and electrical. Now it is restricted to only mechanical department, that is in Jamalpur. This is the oldest training center. And for electrical, separate institute is formed, Indian Railway Institute of Electrical Engineering. That is a IRIFM-II. This is Nasik Road. This is Nasik Road. And for traffic, a new institute, new city is formed for traffic department. That is operating and commercial officers. IRIFM, Indian Railway Institute of Traffic Management. See, except this Jagjendraam Railway Protection Force, all other institutes, the first IRI stands for Indian Railway Institute. Please remember, IRI, all institutes start with the IRI, Indian Railway Institute. So, for security department, this is the Jagjendraam Railway Protection Force Academy, Lucknow. So overall, Lucknow is the headquarters of 2 CPIs, and Secunderabad is headquarters of 2 CPIs, SNP and accounts. Lucknow is traffic and security. This is the centralized training institute. Now we check what is the hierarchy in the officers, gested officers. What are the levels from junior level officer to CRB? We'll check. So the lowest and bottom most officer is the first level is the junior time scale, usually called as junior scale. It is a junior time scale. In accounts department, it is a assistant financial advisor. In divisions, it is the ADFM. In Zonal Railways, it is the AFA, Assistant Financial Advisor. The next promotion is the Senior Scale Officer, Senior Time Scale. That is the Senior AFA. Senior AFA. And third level, it is the JA grade. Here in divisions, Senior DFM. In headquarters, Zonal Railways, it is a Deputy Financial Advisor and Chief Accounts Officer. Railway board not important. Please check the railway board also right side. Selection grade. See here designation is not changed, but one more promotion, one more scale is there. Selection grade in between JAG and SAG. In between JAG and SAG, selection grade is there. That is the Deputy FNCO, same designation. And next promotion, SAG. Clear administrative grade, that is the HOD rank, FNCO, Financial Advisor and Chief Accounts Officer. This is the HOD rank. And the next one is the HAG, Higher Administrative Grade, that is a Principal Financial Advisor, PFA. Here it is a PHOD. This is equal to Railway Board in the Principal Executive Director. In the Railway Board, the previous designation for this HAG is the advisor. Advisor post is there. Now this advisor designation is renamed as the Principal Executive Director. At the same time, they renamed all PHODs starting with the principal. Previously COM is there, now PCOM. CMM, now PCMM. Previously COS is there, like CPO, now it is PCPO. So every PHOD designation is prefixed as a principal starting. That is in conformity with the Principal Executive Director in the Railway Board. The previous designation of Principal Executive Director is advisor. Next grade, HAG plus, that is the General Manager. In Zonal Railways, General Manager, that is HAG plus. In the Railway Board, it is an additional member. Additional member or Director General in the CTI, Centralized Training Institutes. And last but one, it is the Secretary to Government of India, that is the Member Finance or Member OBD, Member Infrastructure, all members. It is the They designate, their rank is Secretary to Government of India. And the highest position is that is Principal Secretary to Government of India. That is Chairman and CEO Railway. This is the hierarchy. Next, we will check what is the overall position of Indian Railways as on 31/3/2017 data. It is a approximate data. It is only approximate. This is the approximate figures. This route length. Route length is the 68,000 kilometers. Approximately, it is a route length is the 68,000 kilometers, whereas the total track length, that is a 1,22,000 kilometers. Total track and route length, the difference is route length is the single line is taken. Suppose if it is the double track or triple track and loop lines, all it is taken for total track length. This is the 1,22,000, almost double the route length. Total number of locomotives, whether it is a diesel or electrical, it is almost 12,000 locomotives. The coaches, passenger coaches are 71,000. Wagons are 3 lakhs wagon. Staff in the 1990, it was 16.5 lakhs. Almost 20 years, 30 years back, it is a 16.5 lakhs. Now it is nearly 13 lakhs only. 3.5 lakhs staff is reduced. Railway station 7,400. And the trains, number of passenger trains running daily 14,000 trains. Number of goods trains running daily 10,000 trains. Now we'll check some abbreviations and some GK points overall Indian Railways. This is the ATBM stands for Automatic Train Ticket Vending Machine. After end of this session, one small quiz I am conducting. You can participate. This is the provision at the railway station for selling the tickets by private people. By automatic ticket vending machines, and PMS stands for Parcel Management System. NRUCC stands for National Railway Users Consultative Council. This is system is in place of zonal level and divisional level also. In the divisional level, it is a Divisional Railway Users Consultative Committee. In the division and zonal, it is the last word is the committee. Zonal railway, it is the Zonal Railway Users Consultative Committee. That is a different levels, national level, zonal level, divisional level. And CTS stands for Clean Train Station. Clean Train Station. OBHS Onboard Housekeeping Service. If you check it during the journey itself, the private people, they are cleaning the coaches. That is onboard housekeeping, not at the stop, during the journey also. This is the Clean My Coach. This is the steam coach Mitra. Coach Mitra. IRCTC stands for Indian Railways Catering and Tourism Corporation. It is the organization selling the online tickets for Indian Railways passenger tickets. And roll on roll off, this is the service introduced in the Konkan Railway. That is the entire trucks, they can board on the railway wagons and they can deboarding at a specific point. So the railway train is carrying the loaded trucks or lorries. That is a roll on, roll off. That is first introduced in the Konkan Railway. This is the liberalized wagon investment scheme. This is the schemes, some freight incentive schemes announced for freight users. This is the SFTO, Special Freight Train Operator, Automobile Freight Train Operator Scheme, and Wagon Leasing Scheme. PFT, that is a freight terminals constructed by private people, that is a private freight terminal. This is SLT, panel interlocking, route relay interlocking, multi-aspect color light signaling, and block proving axle counter, and automatic train protection ATP. This is also important. TPWS and PCS, train protection and warning system, train collision avoidance system to avoid the train collision. And CTC, this is the system in the signaling side, centralized traffic control. And TMS stands for Train Management System, air leakage detector. This is the concrete sleepers in the track, PSC, pre-stressed concrete sleepers, and center buffer couplets, train vehicle unit, ROB and RUB. This is for passing the road vehicles across the track. RUB means road under bridge, ROB means road over bridge. Overall, we have 17 zonal railways and 68 divisions. RLDA already covered, Rail Land Development Authority. And our target for electrification of this entire broad gauge network, 90% of the broad gauge network they targeted by 2021 March, and by 2022 December, they want to complete 100% of the broad gauge network, that is electrification. By 2017, this is the 38% is electrified, but as of now, it is almost 70% is electrified. And optical fiber cable, OFC stands for optical fiber cable, and RDN stands for Railway Display Network, that is advertisements, the stations and the platforms. This is for a movement of the trains. This is a GSM or Global System of Mobile Communication Railways. And for freight management, this is the Freight Operation Information System. This is very, very important. COIS and FOIS. COIS for Coach Operation Information System. This is F for Freight Operation Information System. Unreserved ticketing system. This is a very, very important software and app also is there. UTS. There we can buy unreserved tickets also through online. Unreserved ticketing system. I think all of you know this CUG phone. The railway is giving CUG phones to supervisors and the railway staff. CUG stands for Common User Group. Common User Group. This is the coaching side. PCV and OCV is there. PCV means passenger carrying vehicle. OCV means other coaching vehicle, the parcels and the others. In wagon side, box and wagon means bogie open wagon, air brake. That stands for bogie open wagon, air brake. And for coaches, wagons, the POH is very, very important for every 9 months and 18 months. It is a periodic overhaul. POH stands for periodic overhaul. And COFO is the Central Organization for Modernization of Workshops. ICF is the Integral Coach Factory, that is Perambur, Chennai. And the old name, this Wheels and Axle Plant at Yelahanka is renamed as the Rail Wheel Factory, RWF. And if you see, you may see this EMUs, demos, memos, that is for suburban trains and local trains. And nearby passenger trains, all passenger trains, they are converted as the demo or memo. Here EMU means electric multiple unit. Demo means diesel electric multiple unit. This is memo means mainline electric multiple unit. And for loco asset management, one software is there, that is SLAB, SLAM, software for loco asset management. And Fairy Queen, this is the oldest working locomotive in the world. This is entered in the Guinness Book of Records. Very clean. Now it is running between the Delhi and Rajasthan. Only once in a while. It was constructed in the year 1855. It was manufactured. Very clean. This is the India. And one locomotive by name Akbar. It is featured in many Bollywood movies. That is Sultan, Gadar, etc. This is the very important RELHS, Railway Employees Liberalized Health Scheme, that is obtained by the pensioners after paying the 1 month basic salary. Here the earnings are divided into 3 categories: X, Y, Z. Abstract S, X for coaching earnings, that is passenger earnings. Abstract Y for freight earnings or goods earnings. Abstract Z for sundry earnings, that is advertisements, platform, stalls rent, land rent, lease charges, all other than passenger and goods. So overall earnings, that the passenger earnings, it is almost 28%, almost 1/3. The goods earnings or freight earnings, it is the 63% approximately, and sundry earnings is the 9%. But they want to increase up to 20%, is 9%. RDSO, it is already covered, research, designs and standard organization. And in addition to RDSO, they want to establish, Railway Board wants to establish one Shrestha. Shrestha means Special Railway Establishment for Strategic Technology and Holistic Advancement. This is for R&D for special activities, whereas RDSO, it is for regular activities. The RDSO for special research and development, this is proposed Special Railway Establishment for Strategic Technology and Holistic Advancement. This shortcut is Shrestha. Rights and IRCON already we discussed. This already discussed. PRS is a very good technology development. There is passenger reservation system. You can book tickets from any place to any place through online. This for inquiry operations, it is the in train inquiry, it is the National Train Inquiry System (NTES), and PMIS Parcel Management Information System, CMS for Crew Management System. This IPAS is a very, very important integrated payroll accounting system, IPAS. And all tenders now procured through, all tenders routed through, that is the online tendering system, that is the IREPS, Indian Railways Electronic Procurement System. This IRFC Concur already is discussed. TEU is 20-foot equivalent units. This is the used in the containers. This is Railtel Corporation. Recently, that is the longest goods train. That is named Seshnag. Seshnag means it is a cobra. That is the distance. It is a 2.8 kilometers length, almost nearly 3 kilometers length. It consists of 177 wagons, 3 locos. It is runs between Nagpur and Korba stations in Southeast Central Railway in the July 2020. That is as far as longest goods train. And it is for interesting, it is a slowest train, that is the Nilgiri Mountain Rail. Nilgiri Mountain Rail is the slowest. It is runs, the average speed is only 10 kilometers per hour. It covers 46 kilometers in the 5 hours. So at the same time, what is the shortest railway station name and longest railway station name? Shortest station name is it is the IB, only 2 letters, IB. That is in the Odisha, in Southeast Central Railway. That is the shortest station name. The longest railway station name is the Venkata Narasimha Rajuvari Peta. That is in Southern Railway. Total letters in the name is 28 letters. 28 letters and 2 letters. Please check. Very short name, it is a IP, IP. And long name is the Venkata Narasimha Rajuvari Peta in Southern Railway, that is a 28 letters. Yeah. The first IRS officer is the C.P. Venugopal in the 1930. After IRS is started, he is the first IRS officer. And first IRS Finance Commissioner is the K.S. Bandari in 1939 IRS. Now it is the designation is renamed, all of you know this FC is renamed as the Member Finance. And IRS officer is the Secretary to Government of India, it is the Y.T. Shah IRS. And first IRS General Manager is the Mr. R. Narasimhan, IRS 1955. In 1999, this roll-on roll-off service, I told you that this complete loaded trucks is carried in the railway wagons, that is in the Konkan railways. Okay, this is already discussed, the Prairie Queen, oldest working steam locomotive, still in working condition, steam locomotive. And the first train, it is started on 16th April 1853 in India. That is between Boribandar and Mumbai. Please remember, this is very important GQ question. The first train ran between Boribandar and in Mumbai and Thane nearby place. It is hauled by 3 locomotives. It is hauled by 3 locomotives, that is Sahib, Sindh, Sultan. The 3 locomotive names are Sahib, Sindh, Sultan. And the highest railway station in India is the Goom railway station. CHUM Goom railway station. It is in West Bengal, Darjeeling railways. It is almost 2,258 meters height, almost 2.5 kilometers height from seashore. And the India's first train journey, it is 1853, 16 April. Whereas the electric train, the first electric train between Bombay Victoria Terminus and Kurla, that is 1500 volts DC in the 1925. 1925 is the first electric train. See, all of you know this broad gauge, meter gauge, narrow gauge, but in Hyderabad Metro or Delhi Metro or Bangalore Metro, in all metro stations, metro trains, the gauge is operated as not broad gauge. It is the standard gauge. Gauge means the distance between 2 tracks in any railway is called gauge. Now we'll check it is overall Indian Railways. This is the broad gauge is 1676 mm. That means 1.676 meters. Almost 92% of track is the broad gauge. Almost. Yeah. And meter gauge is exact 1 meter. That is 1000 millimeters. That is only they occupied 5% of the total track. 5% of the total track. And narrow gauge, it is the 2 gauges is there, narrow gauge. 762 mm and 610 mm, different places. It is altogether, it is a narrow gauge, it is covering only 3% of the track. So altogether it is 100%. So almost it is a 92% broad gauge, because under unit gauge, our entire meter gauge is converted as broad gauge. Only few lanes are left. And narrow gauge, it is not possible to convert as broad gauge because of the geographical regions, that is in hill areas. This is standard gauge width is 1435 mm, whereas broad gauge 1676. Meter gauge 1000. This is in between. The standard gauge is in between broad gauge and meter gauge. This is our 4 feet 8 inches. This is another name for standard gauge is uniform gauge or UIC gauge or international gauge. Because worldwide, almost 60% of the world railway tracks are operated in the standard gauge. Presently, metro trains in India are operated on the standard gauge. Smallest gauge is the only 15 inches. 381 mm, smallest gauge in the world. And longest gauge is 7 feet 1/4 inch, that is 2140 mm. That is almost more than 2 meters. That means double the meter gauge. That is the longest gauge in the world. So the speed of the train is depend on the gauge. If it is the more gauge, more speed. Less gauge, less speed. That is the reason narrow gauge it is a very less speed. Broad gauge it is a highest speed. Please participate to one small quiz. After that, we will take up this. Please confirm whether it is visible or not. This poll.
Visible, visible.
Right. 10 minutes time. Please answer all 10 questions and we will discuss the answers at the end of this MCQ. So this is a very big topic. This is a like ocean general knowledge. Please read regular newspapers and check the Indian Railway website regularly. It's an official website. To check the knowledge about this Indian Railways. And please share this information to your colleagues also for benefit of this exam to Group C. Now is it okay? We'll discuss this MCQ result. We'll discuss. Let all submit the answers. We'll discuss the correct answers right now. Let all the participants submit the answers. Last 2 minutes. Traction and rolling stock. The member TRS stands for member, traction and rolling stock. And the second question, the financial commissioner is redesignated as member finance. The FC is redesignated as member finance. And third question, proposed new zonal railway, that is a South Coast Railway. It is a headquarters proposal at Visakhapatnam. And fourth question, the modern coach factory, it is located at Raebareli. Modern coach factory, it is located at Raebareli, Uttar Pradesh, Raebareli. And RDSO stands for Research, Designs and Standards Organization. 67% correct answer. RDSO stands for Research, Designs and Standards Organization. And headquarters of the CTI for Profit Department, IRIFM, Indian Railway Institute of Profit Management, it is in the Lucknow is the correct answer, only 39% correct. And the gauge adopted in metro trains, it is the standard gauge. It is standard gauge, not broad gauge. 48% is the correct answer. And the approximate share of the freight earnings of total railway earnings is the 63%. Almost 2/3 is the from goods earnings or freight earnings. So 55% is correct. IRIFM, that is a recently established CPI in Secunderabad, For accounts department, it is the stands for Indian Railway Institute of Financial Management. It is the highest percentage, 94% is correct. And the oldest working locomotive in the world, it is the Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen, it is the 58%. Yeah, any queries, please raise your hand. I will unmute. Yeah, any queries? Or you may message in the chat box. I will address. Any particular book to be referred for establishment matters? Okay, I will suggest in the WhatsApp group. It is the for establishment matters. It is the establishment code is the best one. Any other this private book is there? I will suggest, but not in depth is not required. Only broad details is required. Yeah, Priyanka, please unmute. Yeah, Priyanka Singh, please unmute. Yeah, please tell.
सर
Yeah, please tell.
ओके
वो करे तो उसमें जाएगा माइक में तो कल ब्लूटूथ ऐसा जाएगा उसके बाद बंद कर दो तभी इसमें आवाज आएगा
Yeah, I hope no queries from the participants. Yeah, how can join WhatsApp group? Yeah, please message in the my mobile number. I will add in the WhatsApp group.
नंबर दिया है सर
उसका नंबर कब भेजेंगे व्हाट्सएप में?
Yeah.
प्लीज पीडीएफ डिटेल्स
नंबर आएगा
Yeah, please message my WhatsApp number. I will add in the WhatsApp.
9492
Sir, no more queries.
Okay, sir. So I think we can treat it as winding up of the session. So that was once again an interesting set of questions, sir. So on behalf of the academy, I thank all the participants. I also thank the speaker of the day, Sri M. Nareshwar, senior instructor. So thank you one and all. Just to remind, tomorrow's session will commence at 12 o'clock. Login timings will be at 11:45. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Arundal. Have a nice day.